are constitutionalists. Okay, constitutionalists. That means you. It means people like you, Lily. People like Ted Cruz. People like Tim Scott. People like Scott Walker. I mean, even Scott Walker. Like I said before, Scott Walker's campaign manager, a black man, a registered Democrat. He supports Scott Walker, and that tells you something. These people are constitutionalists. They are patriots. So we need to get back into a constitutional state, regardless of what party you come from. Regardless, we need constitutionals, conservative. Okay, that's what we need. We don't need the little progressives to tell us what to do. You don't need the extreme rhinos, the Republican liberal rhino Republicans who are in part of these PAC communities. We don't need that either. We don't need the special interest groups. No, no, no. We don't need it. And we do not need the special interest groups from the far left either. So there you go. That's one thing that we need to work on as getting this structure base. And this is why we have people such as Ted Cruz out there. We have people like another one is Mia Love. Mina Love won her Congress.
I saw that. It's great news for her to win.
Right. So and Mia Love has been great for the last 4 years. Believe it or not, we love her since 2010. Believe it or not, yes, Mia Love was out there since 2010, working in Utah. A great lady, just like Mike Lee too as well. Mike Lee, a senator from Utah. So now Utah is is a red state, and we don't. And did we have a governor race on Utah? I don't know. That's right. They didn't. Not yet until 2016. So we'll know what happens with that, if there's still going to be a red state or it's going to be a purplish state. We don't know. We don't know. We don't want to say anything, but people do need to understand to constitutional conservatives, such as you, such as Tim Scott, such as even now with Scott Walker in Wisconsin, he's a great attender for the races of the presidential race too as well. He's a contender now too as well. So it could be a possibility. But but here I am. I'm supporting. I'm throwing this out as a plug. And I'm going to support 100% for Dr. Ben Carson and J.C. Watts for 2016. There you go. Go ahead, Lily.
Well, I think that if we really want to take our country back and for people to understand, we really need control and have choices in the education system. Mm-hmm. I want you to look into Common Core, and that's what I am involved in at the grassroots level.
Good.
If our kids were indoctrinated, for example, in Common Core, the new AP history testing and curriculum are really left, meaning they left out American exceptionalism, they left out and the capitalism, lots of, I only mentioned 3 times. They left out lots of founding father, federal paper stuff. If you indoctrinate our children starting preschool, first grade, by the time they go to college, they all vote liberals. They all vote for big government.
That's correct.
They don't know what constitution
even though they're Republicans.
Constitution when they are very little.
Right.
And with this, but there are lots of Republican governors supporting Common Core, including Utah. Utah is pushing for Common Core. They want their educational system to be like China, because Chinese kids test very high. I'm telling you, Mark, the Chinese communist core system I went through, I don't want my kids to go through ever again in the United States. When you are indoctrinated by central controlled kind of education system, you cannot even get out of that for many years. I came to this country, was totally indoctrinated, even though I came to a free country. It took me 10 years to get out of my mentality, because everything I was educated, it was the communist. Everything I heard was controlled their information. For example, 20-year-olds today in China do not know not sure what happened in Tiananmen Square. Tiananmen Square students massacre lost thousands of lives and shot by our own soldiers and our own government from tanks. Those education were not taught to our young people, so they don't know the history. It's distorted history. So if you enforce common core in this country, you are going to lose another young generation. You're going to have another young generation of socialists, communists, voters. America will be doomed. So common core is becoming such a critical battlefield for me and for lots of parents, for lots of Americans, and we're hoping for lots of teachers. We have to control the education at the grassroots level as possible. Let the parents choose and let our students to have really learned the true history, not distorted, not amended, not liberal agenda focused. And there's lots of corporation money involved. If you follow the money to say how much those corporations will benefit, and they are in bed with the government to expense this. And then Obama used the race to the top, federal dollars, billions of dollars to basically bribe state. If you enforce this, if you have this kind of tax, we're going to give you this kind of money. So it's devil's money, taxpayers' money that the people should not take because the condition, the price is really high. The price, the cost is our kids' future. If the whole generation lost, indoctrinated, and voting socialist, then America will be gone. So I'm going to start to go to Board of Education meeting next week in Colorado, protest this Common Core and AP history, and protest the site contract with 12 other agencies to share our kids' data. It's all data mining, data collection, including your parents, their party association, their religious beliefs. Look into this, Mark. We got to fight together against Common Core at the national level. And I am, working with lots of parent groups at a national level because this thing is really, really scary. Because once you lose that generation, there's some people said once you are locked up and indoctrinated for 4 years, you know what? Like communist, you be communist forever. I went through that myself. It's really a painful process to come out of it. It took me so many years as an adult to come out in the United States. So we have to fight this, and it doesn't matter. I don't understand why a whole bunch of the Republican governors in Governors Association are pushing for this. What is the federal education and the ways of the big corporations like Bill Gates from his money? It's very scary.
George Soros too.
What